I'm live. Oh, child, it is so hot. Hi. Hey ladies, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just waiting for more people to show up. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. Hi, Princess Cut Diamonds. I love that name. Oh, thank you, Fia Victory. Fia, are you from the fire or Fia? Are you from the Caribbean? Are you from the islands, girl? Hi, Courtney. Hey, ladies. So today's topic is why men get married. The real reason why men get married, because the reason why I want to talk about this is hold on, let me just, guys, give me a second. Let me just go close this window. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Yes, Dominica. Okay, girl. I've never been, but it looks so beautiful. Yeah. So let's talk about the reasons why men get married. And ladies, I feel like a lot. Listen, a lot of marriages happen in 2020, and people are still getting married during the pandemic and stuff like that. Hence you guys noticed that one of our popular gurus in the community got married recently. I believe that you're going to be seeing a lot more of that. And men marry for all different type of reasons, and none of those reasons, spoiler alert, is because of love. So there's a message in the story, obviously, because if you are still chasing love and you still think that you can get love and you're looking for love, you are wasting your precious time. You can get love after, like you can fall in love with a person, you can fall in love with anyone, but smart people don't marry for love, and men in general do not marry for love at all. No, I don't know a single man who really married for love. So, hi Kelsey. Yes, I'll definitely share this on YouTube. So, let's go into the reasons. And I also asked my husband, and he didn't mention love either. And I'm grateful that I have a husband who is honest, because I'm okay with the honesty, okay? I am not going to get all of my feelings if he told me that he married me because he loved me. That obviously wasn't the reason, but you love the hair. Oh, this is the this hair been through a lot. This hair was super long. It used to be body wave. It used to be blonde. Then I color it and then I cut it, and like it's been through a lot. It's on its last leg. But thank you. Yeah. I know, Kelsey, I know, but wait for it. So, um, one of the reasons, okay, you know what? Let's just get into it because I don't want to be here forever. Let's get into it. I'm not gonna wait for anyone else to show up. If people would like, they can always catch the replay on YouTube. I'm gonna try to upload this video on YouTube, um, by tonight. Okay, so listen up. The number one reason that men get married is because of tradition and religion. Tradition because it's part of their culture. It's expected of them. Tradition in the sense of starting a family and stuff like that. That's one of the reasons why men get married, is because of tradition. Okay, and this is true, and even my husband said it. Okay. Okay. Yes, let's get into it. Okay, yeah. So number one reason is tradition and religion. Okay. Number two is security, financial security. Okay, in the sense of the marriage being legal, and you can file for tax returns or whatever, for tax reason or whatnot, and a lot of men, a lot of men are looking for financial security, even though they may be the provider or the breadwinner. They marry for that security. Okay, and of course they start a family, and if something happens, at least someone that they care about, wife or whoever, can claim that money or whatnot, for legal reasons, obviously. Number three is because of pressure. They see all their friends doing it, because if you are dating a guy and none of his friends are married, and the chances of you getting married to that guy is very slim. If all his friends are married, and and his friends are getting married left and right, he is going. There's a high chance that he's going to buckle and get married. Okay, so pressure. Maybe he feel pressure, or maybe he feel it's time to stop fooling around or whatnot. Okay, another one is wait. Oh, that's rebel. Hey girl, yeah. Traditional religion, financial security for their family, pressure from peers. Exactly. Okay, so pressure from peers, and stability, especially for children if they are having children, because a lot of men, believe it or not, men want children, and some men want that stability of a family unit, and that's one of the reasons why they will get married. So take those ladies and you know think of reasons, if any of those reasons, what am I trying to say, hold on, if you are offering him a reason to want to marry you, okay, so it could be because of tradition, religion, or maybe you appear as a traditional type girl, or maybe you appear that you can be a good mother. All of those qualities they look for in a wife, and of course, security and stability. Another one, and this is a big one, and you can use this to your advantage, is because they are afraid of losing her. They are afraid of losing, the woman. And this is very true, because a lot of women, you see, like women who stay in relationship with a guy even though he's not putting the ring on it, he's not gonna that's not gonna motivate him to want to marry you. Which is why I always teach you ladies that you are single till married. This is very important, okay? So, if a guy is not committed to you or anything like that, you know, if you don't show him that you want marriage and marriage is important to you, and you don't show him that anyone can take you off the market like that, you got to show this guy that you are desirable by other men, and you have high stock on the market, obviously. So that will make him be afraid of losing you, because a lot of guys marry women because they are afraid of losing her, especially in Western culture, where people are not really, a lot of people are dropping tradition and stuff like that. But I mean, if you live in a traditional country or town or something like that, a conservative, more conservative, your chances of getting married is higher. If you live in a more liberal country or place, it's gonna be a lot more difficult for you to get married. Okay, hold on, guys. Oh, you're taking notes. Okay, good. So that's number four. He's afraid of losing her. Okay. Another reason, number five, and believe it or not, this still happens today, but I'm not telling you to do this. Um, Maybe you got knocked up. Maybe he's dating, and he wasn't thinking about marriage, because men don't really be thinking about marriage like that. Like they are not wired like us, because with us, I remember when I was a little girl, I used to envision what my marriage is going to be like. Boys don't think like that, men don't think like that. A man has to be motivated to want to marry you. Okay, so what was that reason? Y'all, brain fat, sorry. Yeah, like if you get knocked up or something like that, and maybe his family is pressuring you and stuff like that. So it's a combination of you getting knocked up, and this doesn't really work a lot, especially in the Western culture anymore. So if you think you're gonna get pregnant and get a guy, there is no guarantee. That's a very huge risk that you're gonna take. So do not take that risk. I wouldn't recommend it. But this is one of the reasons why a man will get married. Okay, and the last reason a man will get married is if you wanted to get married. You stated that you want to get married, and of course he didn't want to lose you, because if the woman states that she wants to get married, she's interested in married. Actually, this can go under the whole I'm afraid of losing her. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I asked my husband, so why did you marry me? And he said the reason why he married me is because I wanted to get married. That's what I wanted, and which is true, because my husband was with his ex for 15 years. He never married her. Never married her. Even though, he really cared about her and they had a good relationship and stuff like that, he never married her. And, he married me in under a year. And the reason why he did that is because he asked me to move in with him. And I told him, no, I'm not going to move in with someone that I'm not married to. I'm not interested in living with someone. I can't live with a guy that I'm not married to. I prefer to be on my own, and I prefer to be free, and weigh out my options. I basically told him that, and he was like, okay, And a week later, he proposed. So that's basically how I ended up getting married, because he didn't want to lose me, and I wanted to get married. I told him that I was interested in getting married, and in order for him to take me off the market, he had to do what I required, obviously. So there are a lot of reasons that men get married. Men do not get married for sex, and they do not get married for love. And there are other reasons, like green card. Maybe they're marrying for money or whatnot. Because a lot of men do marry for money. There are men that marry hypergamously as well. Okay, when a man, especially if this man has ambition, okay, maybe he has like a corporate job and he's trying to move up, or maybe he has a political career. It is it's in his best interest to get married. So, because men who are married are more respected by society and are more likely to get promotions at their jobs, okay? And if they are maybe into politics or something like that, they are way more respected, because nobody trusts a single man. Okay? Nobody trusts a single man. And men that have certain type of careers, those are the type of men that are more prone to get married. So, having said that, let's talk about the quarantine coronavirus pandemic marriages. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we spoke about this last year, because last year during the pandemic, I had a lovely lady that came onto my Patreon as a guest. I don't know if you guys remember, her name was Noah. She came on as a guest on the Patreon, and she predicted that a lot of people are going to be getting married in 2020 and 2021. And I think this is going to go on until 2023. So if your goal is marriage, you need to get on it as soon as you can, because um, no shade. Obviously, I'm happy for this person, but there's a guru in our community. I'm not gonna say her name, but she's been dating this guy for like 5 or 6 years, and he finally caved in and married her. And I believe it is because of the pandemic, because we are living in a time of uncertainty, and nobody likes to feel uncertain and unstable, and insecure about life. So a lot of guys are marrying their old girlfriends, because things, life has changed. No one is traveling as much anymore. People aren't partying. They're not out there playing the field anymore, because it has become very difficult. So if you have already been in a relationship, two things that's gonna happen: you will get married, or you're gonna break up, because we've seen a lot of marriages broken up because of the pandemic. My friend is marrying his boss daughter. He doesn't love her, but it's good for his career. See what I mean? Yeah, men marry for many reasons, and none of that reason is love. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I don't want anyone out here looking for love. Because believe it or not, in the community, and sometimes in some groups, and even some people who are following me, I'm seeing their posts, and they're talking about love and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, we're not gonna do that. Okay, so do not look for love, do not marry for love. Use your mind, use your logic when you are getting married. Because if you are looking for a job, or maybe you're looking for a business partner or something like that, or maybe you're looking for someone to work for you, maybe you're trying to get an assistant or something like that, you will vet that person, and you're gonna use your logic. You're not gonna hire someone based on your emotions at the end of the day. Okay, your emotions will play with you. You gotta use your logic and your rational when it's come to getting married. And I feel like a lot of people are going to be getting married, because I feel like this whole pandemic thing, I feel like this is going to go on for at least up until maybe 2023. I don't think we're going to go back to completely normal. This is my prediction. I could be wrong, and I wish and I hope that I'm wrong, because I would love for things to go back to normal tomorrow, because a lot of people are online dating. People are frustrated, especially single people. And these guys know it is so easy for a guy to, get someone to marry him. But as a woman, it's not that easy, because, do you know how they say men are the gatekeepers of commitment and marriage, and women are the gatekeepers of sex, obviously. It is what it is, and let's not kid ourselves, okay, ladies? You said yes, you agree. Okay, I don't see anyone asking any questions or anything like that because I pretty much said what I had to say. So yeah, if you have noticed that people are getting married and you're seeing those Facebook wedding pictures and stuff like that, I believe that there's a lot more of that to come because it took a pandemic for that guy to finally marry that girl, and you guys already know who I'm talking about. So, anyone has any questions, comments? Because I can just go because I pretty much said what I wanted to say. And thank you so much. Okay, you're welcome. What do you think about people that have only been dating for a few months? Do you think they'll feel pandemic pressure? I don't know because not everyone is out here feeling pandemic pressure. Not everyone. So if if you're dating for a few months, just I don't know, enjoy it. Date the person, vet the person, because at one point, if this person really wants you, they're gonna start talking about exclusivity and stuff like that. I mean, I hope you guys already had that talk, but I'm telling you guys, there's a chance, there's a high chance. Your chances of getting married now in the pandemic is a lot higher than it was back in 2019. Yes, pandemic pressure to get married. Yes, it is very real. It is very real. Okay, and I'm not saying to lower your standards. Keep your standards, ladies. Make sure you keep your standards because at the end of the day, do not let the pandemic pressure, because a lot of people are lowering their standards. A lot of people are desperate because of this pandemic, because we've seen the desperation. Okay, we have seen an increase in scammers, etc. People are getting scammed. You guys saw my last video on YouTube. But yeah, by the way, that video got a lot of views, y'all. Like, I got 400 subscribers from that video. People are so messy. Like, I swear to God, y'all are so messy. Like, that's the best performance video on my channel. Hands down. I didn't even listen. When I uploaded that, I thought I was just going to get the usual 300, 400 views, and that's it. No. So, yes, those standards are not changing. The men should feel the pressure, not us. Exactly. So don't change your standard, don't lower your standards at the end of the day, because I feel like, but don't you guys feel it too? Like, I don't feel pandemic pressure in the sense that I'm desperate, but I feel it because a lot of people are rethinking their life, and because this pandemic made us stop and just think, and look at our life and basically look within. Well, that's how I feel. And a lot of people, and the restrictions, because when people have a lot of restrictions, they feel like they don't have a lot of options, because when people feel like they have a lot of options, it's going to be very difficult for them to decide, well, okay, I'm going to settle with this, I'm going to choose this. What do they call it, option overload or something like that, or option anxiety? I don't know what it's called, but it's like when you go on a website and you're looking at a vest, and the vest has it in so many different colors and so many styles, and then you get flustered, and then you leave the website. So if you are ever starting a business and you're selling products, don't have too many options, but don't have too little, if you know what I mean. For the moment in France, dating is impossible. Everyone restaurant is closed and we have a curfew. Yeah, dating is very much impossible because honestly, if you are still online and you are still swiping on Tinder and stuff like that, I would advise against it if you live in a country where it's impossible, because the what this guy is going to try to do, he's going to try to get you to go over to his place and have sex. That's basically what they're going to try to do, because they are feeling it too. And so at the end of the day, my advice to you is, don't focus on what you cannot do right now. Focus on what you can do. Because what you can do, you can start a business, you can start a YouTube channel, you can start a blog, you can invest in yourself, you can do so many things with your time right now. And instead of wasting it on Tinder or on those dating websites, if dating is impossible right now, just wait until things starts opening up again, and then put yourself out there. But for now, focus on what you can do and not what you cannot do right now. Yeah, the only pressure I felt is the pressure of my overthinking of my life. Like, what am I doing or going to do? Yes. Yeah, me too. We all felt it. And personally, I find it too desperate to date online. Girl, I agree. What do you think about men who reveal a lot about themselves after a few exchanges on a dating app, revealing information about his ex? That person is an anti-seducer, because we did study the art of seduction. And if you have someone that is oversharing with you and they're not leaving anything to their imagination, no mystery or anything like that, I wouldn't take that person seriously, because that is weird. Because guess what? He's doing that with everyone else that he's talking to, not just you. I'm reading all kinds of books and working out as well as dating. That's good. You are doing a lot. Cassie, I know you're doing the thing, girl. Because honestly, if he's not revealing his bank account and telling me what he's going to do for me, I don't want to hear about his ex. Like, I'm not interested. Because if he's already talking about his ex, that could be a narcissist, and he's setting you up. He's basically trying to set up some kind of triangulation situation, or he's trying to get you to jump through hoops. So that you're gonna be like, oh, well, I'm not like your ex or whatnot. Like, don't fall for it. That is a scam. That is very manipulative. And if I were you, I can't pronounce your name. If I were you, I would block him. Right, Kelsey. Kelsey's in my group, y'all. Um. I can't pronounce your name. I hope this was helpful. Anyone else have any questions? Okay, no one. I don't see any more questions. I know there aren't a lot of people online right now, but that's okay. Okay, she said thank you. Okay, yes, he say yes. Okay, yeah. Don't waste your time, because um and it's so funny, because at the end of the day, when you go out on a date and you overshare, you know what, I'll definitely do a video about this, because I remember we did a Clubhouse meeting. And y'all, I'm very ambivalent about Clubhouse right now, because I heard that Clubhouse was hacked by the Chinese, and they recording all the meetings on Clubhouse right now. I heard about some kind of hack. I don't know if it's true, but it's kind of scary. It really is scary. And then on top of that, you can't even record your meetings and upload them. So yeah, I'm a little bit ambivalent. I'm not giving up on Clubhouse. I'll come back at some point, but right now, I don't know. Do you enjoy being married, Maria? Yeah, I do enjoy being married, girl. Listen, no marriage is perfect, because I there were times in this marriage where I felt like I had made a mistake. I felt like I wanted to leave. There used to be times like that, but for the most part, I do enjoy marriage, because it is good to have someone there who's always there for you, and someone who's looking out for you and taking care of you, and is seeking your interests and putting your needs first. Like, it feels good. It feels good to have someone like that in my life. And if I wasn't married, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. I wouldn't be able to do YouTube. I wouldn't be able to be blogging, being like a life coach, because I guess I'm a life coach now. I don't know. Even though I don't consider myself one, because if I was single, I'd probably be working and trying to date. That's what I would be doing right now. I wouldn't be doing this. You guys would never know who I was. Is your hobby black? Um, he's not black, but he's mixed. He's biracial. He's half black and Indian. But I mean, if he was in the U.S., he would be black. But in the Caribbean, he's not. He's mixed. And you guys know I don't care about race, which is why my platform is not an interracial dating platform or a black love platform. I don't believe in that. I believe in finding the right guy who is willing to be a provider and, come good. come correct at the end of the day. Someone who's going to treat you well, treat you like the queen that you are, and treat you the way you're supposed to be, that you deserve. You're this cat. Treat you the way that you deserve, okay? Because I do not believe in dating just one race. Because honestly, if my husband was Arab or white or black, and he was treating me the same way he's treating me, I'd definitely still marry him. Is there an age gap between you and your husband? Yes, there is. Oh, okay, I thought so. Okay, you thought so. Grenada. I'm not from Grenada. I'm from Trinidad. I'm from Trinidad. You guys must be new. You guys are new. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I love you. Okay, because honestly, like if you have been following me before, you already know. But since people are asking, I guess you guys are the new people, my new followers. Thank you for following me. I appreciate the support, and I hope you guys stick around. Yeah, but I'm from Trinidad. Recreate coach. How did I meet my husband? Listen. I've told this story so many times, y'all, but we met in person. Okay, I was I don't if you're from the Caribbean or Ireland or something like that, Digicel, the phone company, like you guys, the network company. What do you guys call it? You guys have like I think it's T-Mobile or something like that in Verizon. We have Digicel. I was having issues with my phone, and this was back in 2012, I believe. And y'all, I still had a BlackBerry back then, y'all. Ugh. And I was trying to upgrade to a Samsung, and I met him there in that store. That's where we met. Do you want to have children? I don't want to have children. That ship has already sailed. Girl, I'm 41. I'm gonna be 42 soon. Like, what am I doing having kids? I mean, not gonna happen. You loving the eye makeup? Oh, thanks, good. It's a very simple, um, you know, light smoky eye. So refreshing to hear that from you, because many people are seeking a YouTube man to save them, or a white man to save them. Why did I thought you said YouTube, y'all? Because y'all, okay, a white man to save them, and the stuff they're putting up with behind closed doors is sad. I don't know. I do not know what they're putting up with behind closed doors, but I don't have time to deal with race. Okay, I am looking. You gotta look for the right guy. You do not know who the universe is going to send your way. You do not know who. I am very, I am very open about that, and I've already said that because I have dated interracially before. Like, I'm not new to interracial dating. I've dated Chinese guys, Asian, Arab, white, black. I've dated all. But if this guy is not into me and this guy is not treating me like how I want to be treated, I don't care what color he is. I am not interested. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, so that's why, and even when, okay, if you join my group, the ladies already know that we don't talk about this shit, because first of all, I am not going to isolate, or no, not isolate, alienate my followers, because I have followers from all walks of life. I have followers that live in the Philippines, I have followers in Dubai, I have followers in Africa, the Caribbean, America, Canada, the UK, Europe. Okay, I think I have one person from Ukraine. I have those type of people in my group, and not everybody who follows me and not everybody in my group is white, and people aren't allowed to talk about race. Like, you can't, like, if people who was posting that Black Lives Matter blackout thing, they were getting deleted. Like, my admins were kicking them out of the group. Like, we don't do that shit. I am not here to talk about race and politics and SJW BS, because that is not helping you level up. It's not going to help you level up. You guys already saw that video that I did about minding the business that pays you. So yeah, there's that. Girl, no ship sail. You can have children as long as you are having your monthly friend. That is true, but I'm not really interested right now, girl. Like, I'm not. I have nieces and nephews, and they're my children, and I have cats and dogs. How long did you date before engagement? Okay, so we started dating. Yo, this is gonna sound crazy, because I met him in 2012 and we started dating in 2013. Because when I met him, I was dating someone, and he waited for me because he really really liked me. I was dating someone at the time when we met. So We went on our first real date like in the first week of April, and then by June we were engaged and we got married in November. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not interested. I used to want to have kids when I was younger, but I just don't. I don't think I would be a good mother. When are you going to make the second post regarding minding the business that pays you? Did I say I was gonna make a second post? Hannah, did I say that? I can't remember saying that though. Really? I have to go back. I might have to go back and watch that. You see, like, okay, I listen. I got some hate under that video. It is what it is. But people were saying that activism and stuff work. Like, ladies, if you listen, you can't do it all. Okay, pick a struggle. You are either going to be hypergamous or you're going to be um, a SJW feminist, or what, or, on the street marching for Black Lives Matter. You can't do both. Okay, focus. At the end of the day, focus. I did. Okay, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I can't believe I said that. But I'm sure there was a reason why I said it at the time. But I didn't know I was gonna do a part two though. I'm happy to know that you're child free. So many women want kids. I'm glad there are high value men who are also child free. Oh, he's not child free. He has a child from a previous relationship. He's not child free. But I don't want listen. I don't want a child free guy because these child free men are gonna change their mind and be like, I want to have kids because even sometimes my husband, sometimes he's like, we should do it. I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen. I'm not ready. And the way the world is right now, I don't even know if I want to bring a new human being into this world because it's getting crazy out there, crazy. So that's why you gotta focus on getting that bag and focus on creating a safe, comfortable life for yourself. You don't want to be out here on the streets struggling, a pandemic hits, and then your life turns to shit because I've seen people who lost their job and stuff like that. Like if you were, and people who was in the community, if they were really doing the work like they were supposed to, they would not have ended up in that situation. At the end of the day, you gotta start putting in the work as soon as possible. There is no time to waste because for all we know, there could be another pandemic around the corner. We don't know what's in the future. Okay, all we can do is visualize the most positive outcome, and I don't want to say hope for the best, but manifest the best outcome. Obviously, I definitely want more children. I have one already, and I'm in my early 40s. And you know what, girl, have those kids. Have your kids. If you want to have children, go ahead and have children. Thank you, Sheena. So, ladies, you know what? Since I already said what I want, I wanted to come on here quickly and say I'm going to end this live right now. I want puppies, not children. Yeah, I'm gonna end this live right now, ladies, because I have some videos to edit and stuff like that, and I want to see if I can upload this video by tonight. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Okay, how do I?